In your Capital Connection tonight, Richmond's first black mayor, Henry Marsh III, was laid to rest today. You'll remember just last week we told you the political trailblazer and civil rights activist died at the age of 91. 8 News reporter Sahara Sriraman joins us from the Digital Center after attending his funeral today.
From close friends and colleagues to those who only met him in passing, everyone remembers Henry Marsh the same way. Tenacious, driven, and dedicated to making history. His impact on Richmond and beyond remains undeniable. As the city's first black mayor in the late 70s, Marsh broke barriers and fought for justice, even when he stood alone.
He made Richmond and Virginia better because of his life.
Longtime friend Jean Boone describes Henry Marsh as a man full of joy, but one who never lost sight of the fight ahead. During an era when black men faced countless obstacles on the road to success, Marsh defied the odds. As a civil rights lawyer, he challenged racial discrimination, segregation, and injustice throughout Virginia. His political career began in 1966 when he was elected to serve on Richmond City Council. By 1977, he made history, becoming the first black mayor of Richmond. After 4 years of service, he joined the state Senate, where he worked until 2014.
He liked to make things happen, and he enjoyed the fruits of making things happen.
Boone first met Marsh while working on his mayoral campaign. She says his energy never faded. Even when she saw him in a wheelchair last year, she says he was still joking and flirting, just as he did for decades before.
He had energy beyond energy.
Boone says Marsh's passion was unmistakable in everything he did.
Of course he was a good man. Was he flawed? Of course he was flawed. All of us are. But he was a good person.
Edmund Reynolds says Marsh represented him in court from the late 60s to the early 70s.
He was very smart, very strategic, and very compassionate. I mean, he seemed to be genuinely motivated to improve the quality of life for everybody in Richmond, black or white.
Reynolds tells me Marsh's life was nothing short of historic.
Strong impulse to take the leadership role, and it was inspiring. I was inspired anyway.
Marsh's impact will be felt for generations. For more on his life and legacy, head over to our website at WRIC.com. In the Digital Center, Sahara Sriraman, 8 News.